Hey y'all, it's Courtney and welcome back to another What's for Dinner video. In this video, I'm just sharing 4 of the meals that our family has had this past week. I post What's for Dinner videos every single Friday, but in this one, all 4 of the meals that I made are so super simple to make and definitely budget friendly, so make sure you stick around till the end to see all 4 of those. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, as well as commenting down below, and I would love, of course, to have you guys subscribe to be part of our growing YouTube family. But I hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be making some Philly cheesesteaks. I got this meat at Walmart, the sirloin Philly steak, and then we got these buns. It was the only ones that we could find at Walmart, so that's just what we're going to use. Then I have some provolone cheese, a green pepper, red pepper, and onion, and then we'll just have some smiley fries on the side. We're just going to take the chopped up onions and peppers and cook them on the stove for a little bit, and then he's going to use the griddle to do the meat, and then we're going to butter the buns and then brown those on the griddle as well. So here it is. We actually ended up putting it in the toaster oven just for like a minute to melt the cheese a little bit quicker, but these look good. And look at all those smiles. I like to dip my fries in some honey mustard. I don't know what y'all like to dip your fries with, but that's what I'll be dipping mine with. But that's what's for supper tonight. Tonight for supper, we're going to be making one of the most simple recipes ever. I saw Kayla from the Unmodern Millennial do it on her channel in her last What's for Dinner video, and I'll leave that in the description box for you guys. And I'm just adding some cheese into mine too. But we're just going to make some chili muffin cups. So I've got this cornbread mix, the Jiffy kind, that's our favorite. A can of chili, I'm using the no bean kind. You can use whatever kind you want, beans, no beans. And then I'm going to add in some cheese. So I've actually made something similar to this like a few years ago when we had a waffle maker. That waffle maker lasted like 3 recipes probably. It was so cheap. But I used a cornbread mix and then just made like cornbread waffles, put some chili on it, some green onions, cheese, salsa. It was so good though. Me and Travis both loved it. So when I saw her make this, it was like right up our alley and I'm excited to try it. So first I'm just going to make the Jiffy mix and preheat the oven to whatever that says. And I've got these reusable silicone cups. I hope that's enough of them though, because I couldn't find any paper liners. I'm out of those as well. And these are little square ones instead of the round ones. I'm not sure what happened to my round ones. So that's what we're going to do. So since I've only got 7 of the liners, I went ahead and sprayed a few more because I'm pretty sure it's going to make all 12. And when Kayla made hers, she did the chili in the bottom, I believe, and then cornbread mix on top. But I'm going to do it just a little bit different because I'm adding cheese too. I'm going to try to put just a little bit cornbread mix on the bottom, put the chili in the middle, and then the cheese on top of the chili, and then cover it with cornbread mix. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it wasn't quite enough cornbread mix with one box of it to cover all of them, but this is going to be plenty for our family anyway, so I'm not worried about it. But again, I'll leave the way that Kayla actually made hers. She made them a little bit different than I did, and I'll leave her video and her channel in the description box below if you guys want to check her out. But let's get these in the oven. Here's the ones without the extra cornbread on top. The cornbread actually came up from the bottom still, so that's cool. I think it's safe to say that the ones that were in the liners and had cornbread on top held together a little bit, but I'm sure we wouldn't have even minded even if they wouldn't have held together, because I'm sure they're still gonna be really good. But here's the ones that didn't have the cornbread on top. But here it is, and we're just gonna have it with some green beans, which I think she might have had two as a side for hers, which is kind of funny. Didn't mean to do that on purpose, but that's one of our favorite sides to go with stuff. So that's what's for supper tonight. Go ahead.
Hamburger beef stuff.
What are we having tonight?
Pizza with cheeseburger and sauce on it. Mustard sauce. And pickles and stuff. It's gonna have some cheese, cheddar and mozzarella, onion, and dough.
And some pickles, maybe?
Okay. We're having cheeseburger pizza.
Okay, Squidward.
We're having cheeseburger pizza.
Tonight we're going to be making our favorite cheeseburger pizza. Last time we made it in a video, I used pizza dough that we actually made, but this time we're taking the easy way out and using this pizza crust. But for this, you'll just need a pound of ground beef. Actually, that'll probably be more than we actually need for one pizza. If I had two pizza crusts, a pound would be perfect, I think. And then for the sauce, you use some mustard. We've got some bread and butter pickle chips. This is what makes it have like a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. Then we've got some sharp cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, and then we will cut up an onion as well. So first I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 just because that's what the package says to do. And we'll go ahead and cook up the meat and chop up the onion too. The pizza dough package actually said to pre-bake the dough for 8 minutes, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick it in there, and then everything should be ready to be put on top of it by the time it's done. So first we just put the mustard down as the base. Now Travis is putting the ground beef all over it, and we'll just go ahead and put the onions and cheese on it before baking it. And then once it comes out of the oven, we'll put the pickles on then. And I take back what I said about the ground beef earlier. We pretty much used almost all of the pound of it. It may look like a lot of pickles, but it really makes this pizza taste yummy. We've had this a couple other times and we absolutely love it. It is so yummy. I highly suggest trying this one if you've never had it before because it is so good. But this is what's for supper tonight. Tonight for supper, I've got some chicken tenderloins that I'm gonna make. And I found this seasoning at Aldi a couple weeks ago that I wanna try out with it. The roasted garlic and herb. And I've got some melted butter. So I'll just pour some of that melted butter on the chicken and then just sprinkle this on each side. And then we're also gonna try out these Bob Evans mashed potatoes that everybody seems to love. And then we've also got some peas to have with the mashed potatoes and then some Velveeta macaroni and cheese as well. I've got the oven preheated to 425 and I'm probably just going to cook them 8 minutes on each side or just until they're done all the way through. I'll check them with our thermometer. And then I've got my water starting to boil and then the mashed potatoes and peas actually just go into the microwave. So that's super simple. I added some extra butter to the mashed potatoes. Can't ever have too much butter, right? So here it is. That's my kind of meal, some mac and cheese with mashed potatoes and peas. And the kids love macaroni too. They don't like mashed potatoes though. I think that's so odd. But that chicken smells good, the seasoning. But that's what's for supper tonight.